today. From the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, it's Week 3 of the NFL.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Now Fields going to throw on the first play.
Oh, he's going to air it out right away. A leap, and he's got it. He got it.
And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
The NFL's leading rusher in 2019 and 2020, Derrick Henry.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Here's 2nd and 10.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Mixon. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Back to throw. Fields. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal.
They'll give it to Mixon. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Henry will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1.
Call it a gain of a couple. The defense stiffening here. It's 3rd and goal.
Henry again.
And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Derrick Henry with career touchdown number 96. He joins Eric Dickerson on the all-time list.
And the Saints will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball.
That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Jamison Williams.
His 3rd touchdown now on. The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this 1st quarter. He's going to go up top again. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
2nd and 10. Fields. And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker, able to break that one up.
You look at this Eagle defense.
It's a unit that has had all sorts of issues against the pass. Dead last in the NFL, number 32 in the league.
What they lack in pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against some people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league. So there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass? Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Now on 4th down, they throw the deep ball, but it winds up to be incomplete. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Now a 1st down throw. Fields.
He's going to take another shot here. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, a pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least it'll be 4th down. They snap it to Fields.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. All right, after the touchdown, this offense back out there to see what they can do. They'll have a 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield.
So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down.
And he's going to take this close to the 1st down marker as he stopped at the Eagles' 23.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Henry running right. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle. That's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
They'll come up 2nd and 7. Now Fields.
Eluding the pressure right. Gets past one man. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
Here's Fields.
Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown.
Jamison Williams.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Saints have got it back to within a score.
These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving it.
And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. 39 yards there, a big one. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. And they'll send the tight end in motion. A 1st down carry for Henry. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3.
Here's 2nd and 7. To throw is Fields.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And from the 4, they get it to the 8 on a pickup of 4.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep. And on the first play, they gave up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on 1st down. That's what they talk about us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. Nice move on the play, but he will be brought down shy of the 15.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Fields to throw on 3rd and 1. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Saints 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Inside handoff to Mixon.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. The Saints at 2-0 here to begin the season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Third and 2, Fields. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there. That brings up 4th. On 4th down, Fields. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They'll get 34 yards there. Now it's Fields. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Again, Fields. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
2 incompletions haven't moved him any closer. And likely throwing again, you'd have to think on 3rd and goal here. Here's Henry. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Cade York on now for the field goal from the right hash, and this one just a chipping. York able to send this one through, and that will tie us at 24 all. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They'll try and get the run game going. This is Henry. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
On play action, Fields. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this one incomplete. A 50-50 ball in the end, nearly intercepted. And now it's 3rd down. Inside handoff, Henry. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
I know they want to go for it here, and I know that their fans want them to go for it. But listen, I'm going to play head coach right here and look at the facts. Tie game, plus, even if you get the first, you still got a half a field to go. I go ahead and punt the football myself.
And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Saints. Jamison Williams, his 3rd touchdown of the game. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Play action. It's Fields. He's airing it out for Williams. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. Now a 2nd and 10. Fields now to throw. This is caught. It's Brown. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Here's Fields.
He's going to loft one deep left side here.
And this nearly... interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
Mixing up the middle. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. Off play action, Fields. That's complete. It's the rookie from USC. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20.
A big-time play there for New Orleans. 43 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. They'll try the right side with Henry. And they'll get him down right around the 16. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2.
Looking to throw on second down, Fields.
His throw caught at about the 5. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints. Third quarter action to this offense will have a 1st and 10 as they get set for the next drive.
On first down, Fields.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From the gun, a give to Mixon. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Operating from the gun, Fields. That is caught. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. That goes for a gain of 31.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Tim Settle, the Virginia Tech Hokie, in there on the stop.
On second down, here's Fields.
And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5.
From his own end zone, Fields.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. A handoff to Mixon. And he'll find a little space. He gets this up near the 10.
55 yards rushing for him now to this point. They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
Back to throw. Fields. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Here we go on 4th down. Fields got a man. It's Schwartz, complete.
And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Fields.
He's going to loft one deep left side here.
And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down. They'll run it. This is Ramondre Stevenson.
And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Now a shot.
On 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Late stages of the game here in the 4th quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10. They'll run with Stevenson to begin the drive.
And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That one good for 33 and a 1st. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
Stevenson now on 1st and 10.
Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside of the 40.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 3. Again, it's Stevenson.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
A play fake, now Fields to throw.
And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a 1st down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there. That brings up 4th.
York able to send this one through.
And that will extend their lead even further.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
Here's Fields now on 2nd down. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Fair to say the secondary play, whichever side you're on, hasn't really been a glowing exhibition so far, but a nice job there to prevent a long completion.
I agree with you, but at some point, someone had to make a play and try and stop this exhibition of almost speed racing that we've been watching, huh?
Yeah, it has been quarterback and receiver dominated.
going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got him this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
Now a pass hauled in downfield, and they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
A shotgun snap, Fields.
And that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. 84 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Fields on 1st down. That is incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge. Looked like both sides were anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
Cade York on now for the field goal.
This to make it a 3-score game late.
York able to send this one through.
And that will extend their lead even further. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over.
We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up.
And he will have a Saints 1st down. It has been a struggle, but it's looking like that'll be the one to seal a victory for him.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
Completes this one to Thornton.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more, little insult to injury here late in the game. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these 2 teams meet. But until then, this game's over.